Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Very Awkward Vegan. My name is Sarah, and today I'm sharing a video with you about my favorite protein smoothies. Today I'm going to be sharing 3 recipes with you, all of which require minimal ingredients. They can all kind of be changed to fit your needs and what you have in your house and your taste preferences. I'm going to be showing you a blueberry and vanilla protein smoothie, a raspberry and vanilla protein smoothie, and a chocolate banana protein smoothie. So I don't drink smoothies every single day, and even when I am drinking a smoothie, it's not always necessarily a smoothie with protein powder in it. By no means do I need to have a protein smoothie every day to meet my protein needs as a vegan. I recently made a video on plant-based protein, so you can find that video right up here or down here. If you're interested in watching that, I give a lot of information how to figure out your protein needs, meet your protein needs, and kind of debunk all of the false ideas about vegans getting enough protein on a plant-based diet. So I like to have a protein smoothie after I work out, which I don't work out every single day, and I'm not some like intense exercise person. I don't go to the gym, I just do like at-home workouts, so this isn't like how to get big, strong, amazing muscles on a vegan diet, because like I just kind of work out to stay in shape and get toned and whatnot. If you're looking for a video like that, you're not gonna find it here. I just know that it's good to have protein in your diet right after exercising, so that's essentially why I do it. Also, protein powder isn't the cheapest thing in the world, so I could easily have it every day just because it tastes good. I don't need to have it every day because I can meet my protein needs a million other different ways. So I just try and have a protein smoothie after I work out, and then other days if I didn't work out, I might just have like any other sort of regular smoothie or green smoothie to get in a good amount of fruits and vegetables like in one sitting. And before I get into everything, I just want to let you guys know the macros of all of these smoothies in case that's something that you're interested in. This is obviously a nutrition related video. If you didn't already know, or you're new to my channel, I'm actually a nutrition student, so I always find those type of numbers interesting. So for all of the smoothies I'm about to show you, each of them has about 64 to 74 grams of carbs, 12 to 14 grams of which are from fiber. There's 10 grams of fat and 28 to 29 grams of protein. Those numbers just vary depending on which smoothie you're having, but realistically, they're all about the same in those numbers. And yes, I know you're probably thinking like, wow, it's a high amount of carbs just for a smoothie, but remember that it's coming from 1, a plant source, 2, there's no added sugar, and 3, the amount of fiber in these smoothies contributes a lot to the amount of carbs that are in the smoothies. So don't be too turned off or too scared by those numbers. It's good carbs. Don't be afraid of carbs unless you're eating processed sugary junk food, which a smoothie obviously is not. So to get started, I'm just going to go over all of the ingredients that I use in each of the smoothies. Just know ahead of time that there are variations to these. I will actually be showing one variation that I do pretty frequently. Then for the most part, you can make different substitutions. For instance, I use almond milk if you don't like almond milk or you'd prefer just water or cashew milk or coconut milk, or if you don't like blueberries and you'd rather use blackberries or something like that. Simple substitutions like that will create a very similar and still really great tasting smoothie. So first I'll start with the protein I use. I use the Garden of Life raw organic protein. I do use the chocolate protein just for one recipe. I'll also be using the vanilla protein as well. The scoop has 22 grams of protein, which is a lot for just a small serving. For any of these recipes, you could also substitute old-fashioned oats. Say you don't have any protein powder, you ran out, or you just don't like buying it, but you have some old-fashioned oats lying around. I highly suggest using those in smoothies whenever you can. It's definitely not as high in protein as protein powders are, but it definitely adds protein to it, and it gives your smoothie a really good consistency. So whenever I'm not using a protein powder, I always add rolled oats to a smoothie instead. Next we have bananas. All 3 recipes utilize bananas. I always cut mine up into chunks and put them in the freezer, and that way I don't have to use ice when I make my smoothies. I just use frozen fruit so the smoothie is already cold. I'll also be using frozen blueberries, frozen raspberries, flaxseed, which does add a little bit more protein to the smoothie. Is also a really great source of omega-3s, which is usually hard to come by for plant-based foods. Last but not least, I like to use any brand of unsweetened almond milk. You'll see later that I also end up adding water to thin out the consistency of my smoothies, but feel free to use whatever liquid or drink you prefer. The first smoothie I'm going to be showing you is my raspberry vanilla protein smoothie. So for this I use 2 frozen bananas, half a cup of frozen raspberries, 1 scoop of vanilla protein powder, 1 to 2 tablespoons of flax seeds, and 1 cup of almond milk. So over these next 3 videos, you guys will probably notice that after I added my almond milk and bananas, I blend my smoothie first before adding in the rest of the ingredients. That's just because my blender is getting kind of old now. It's not the greatest. It's definitely no Vitamix, so it's kind of hard for me to add in all the ingredients at once because it just gets stuck. So I blend up my bananas first and then add in everything else. Once all my ingredients begin to blend, I just grab a little bit of extra water and pour enough in until it reaches the consistency that I like. I could use more almond milk, but at this point I feel like 1 cup is enough to get the creaminess and smoothness that I want, so adding water isn't going to really water it down too much. It just makes it thinner and easier to drink. So the next smoothie is almost essentially the same exact thing, except it is made with blueberries instead of raspberries. I will use all the same ingredients. In this one, however, I will show you how I make it with old-fashioned oats instead of using the protein powder. So again, I start off with 2 frozen bananas, half a cup of blueberries, half a cup of oatmeal in place of the scoop of vanilla protein, 1 to 2 tablespoons of flaxseed, and 1 cup of almond milk. What I like about vanilla protein and oatmeal based smoothies is that when you mix them with fruit, it kind of gives it almost like a pie taste, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's like a creamy, smooth, fruity, filling consistency almost, if that makes sense. Alright, and last but not least, I'm going to show you my chocolate banana protein smoothie for all of you chocolate lovers out there. This one I love a lot. I used to get, this is random and no one probably cares at all, but I used to get like chocolate banana smoothies from Wawa before I was vegan. And if you don't know what Wawa is, I'm so sorry, but they were to die for. They were so good. So this one is probably one of the ones I make the most frequently. It uses the least ingredients out of all of them, even though they all don't really use that many to begin with. But I make this smoothie probably more than I make the others, just because it really just tastes like a dessert, and I'm all about that after a workout. Alright, so for this smoothie, I normally use a little bit more banana since I don't have any other fruit to add, so like 2 to 3 frozen bananas, 1 scoop of chocolate protein powder, 1 to 2 tablespoons of flaxseed, and 1 cup of almond milk. And this one doesn't have as many ingredients, like I said, so I feel more comfortable just blending everything together at once. Maybe one day I'll be able to afford a Vitamix. Alright, and there you guys have it. Those are my 3 favorite go-to vegan protein smoothies that I enjoy having after a workout. They're all extremely delicious. None of them taste weird, if that makes sense. I feel like a lot of people are hesitant with smoothies, especially green smoothies or like protein smoothies, because there's a stigma that they taste funny or they're just full of crap, but these are all really good. Extremely healthy for you. They get in a lot of fruit, a lot of protein, and they're just super tasty and delicious and perfect for just when you're hungry and want a snack or after a workout. You can literally have these whenever. I promise you'll enjoy them, and if you don't come after me. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments if you try any of these smoothies and what you think, or let me know what your favorite smoothies are. Green smoothies, protein smoothies, any other type of smoothie. Alright, I'll shut up now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye, bye.